New Pentagram magazine ran for 20 years, March 1969 to February 1989. It was written by the late Peter Warlock and published by Supreme Magic Company of England. 20 years of great magic. The most famous names of that time sent routines and effects for that magazine: John Rockefeller, Peter Warlock himself, Alex Hemsley, Roy Walton, Peter Kane, Francis Axton, Arthur Sethrington, you name it, Jack Avis, Arthur Carter, many names. Chris of library.com has the selling right of the CD-ROM of the magazine, but he gave me the right to do this incredible project. I'm trying to do 20 volumes, taking 10 tricks for each volume. And I'm going to also try to do it chronologically, so you see all the tricks in order, 10 for each magazine. If God gives me good health, I will probably finish this project in a couple of years, but we'll see what happens. So I hope you enjoyed this project. I like it very much. I love to study the routines. I'm very excited about this, and please take care of yourself and let's go with the magic. This is total impromptu. You can take a shuffle deck and take, let's say, 24 cards, and 3 and 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24 cards, just 24 cards. The spectator can shuffle these cards, it doesn't really matter, okay? Please, Rachel, say stop.
Stop.
Here, please remember that card. There is the first card. You're going to pick another card. This is the first card. And then, once again, please say stop.
Stop.
This is a card, okay? Another card. Remember that. You could have taken this card, or this card, or this, or this, or this. It doesn't really matter. We can cut. The spectator can cut again. So 24 cards. I'm going to divide them and separate into 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 12. I'm going to turn this over. Now I'm going to take cards at the same time. When you see one of the two cards that you have selected, please say stop. It's not this one, no.
No.
Okay. When you see one of these two
Yes.
cards. This is the one?
Yes.
What's the name of the other card?
3 of hearts.
The 3 of hearts. You can do it with any amount of even card, but 24 it seems about right to me. The first card is selected and you control it to the bottom. Any method will do, but this is very easy. For example, there is the first card, in this case the 2 of hearts. Put it on top, keep a break, and then double undercut to the break. Double undercut, take half of the cards below the break on top and all the cards below the break to the top, so the selected card is on the bottom. Now, because you have 24 cards, you have to control the 2 cards 12 cards apart. Remember that. If you use 20 cards, 10 cards apart. If you use 30 cards, 15 cards apart, and so on. So when I start to deal cards from hand to hand, ask the spectator to say stop, I mentally count these cards. So 1, 2, 3, actually, Rachel, please say stop. 4, 5,
Stop.
6. So there is the 6th card. 6th card, I show it, the Ace of Spades, and then casually I put on top 6 more cards. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. You could have taken this, and this, and this, and this. If the spectator stops you at the 8th card, you put 4 cards on top, and so on, and so on. Okay? You place these on top, no control this time. You can cut as many times as you want. The spectator can cut, and simply count 12 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 on the table one by one, reversing in the order in that case. So of course, oh, by the way, in this case it's already here. So the spectator says stop right away, and there is the card. That automatically is always on the other card. Let's say, for example, if you are not that lucky that the card is the first one, let's give another cut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Turn over, and the spectator says stop at one of the first, at one of the two cards that he sees. Stop now, right now, and next to it is the other selected card. Strangers till we meet. Four cards, ace, 2, 3, and 4. Watch, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And if I tap the card just once like this, the ace turns face up. 1, 2, 3, 4 cards, and I tap the card twice, 1 and 2, and now the 2 turns face up. It's beautiful, huh? Okay, let's flip these over like this. Watch, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I tap the card 3 times, 1, 2, and 3, and now the 3 turns face up. Always just 4 cards. And if I tap the card 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, now the 4 is face up. Okay? And watch. But I have to confess one thing. I have to tell you one thing, that basically I'm not working alone here. I have an assistant, and if I snap my finger, the assistant appears, and is the lovely Queen of Hearts. You need 5 cards in this order from top to bottom. Face down 3 of clubs, face down Queen of Hearts, face up 2 of clubs, face up Ace of clubs, and face down 4 of clubs. Okay? Now you use an Emsley count and you show 4 face down cards. So you take the top card like this, and apparently you take the second one, but really with the thumb you push 3 cards to your right, and this is left between the bottom card and the fingers, while the right thumb takes these 3 cards on the count of 2, and then 3 and 4. Okay? So you show 4 cards. You repeat the Emsley count, and the ace appears face up. The last card goes to the bottom. It's very easy to remember. When you show 4 face down cards, the last card goes to the top. And when you show the face up card, the last card goes to the bottom. Flip this face down, repeat the same thing. Emsley count 4 cards. You tap, of course, whatever your presentation is. Emsley count, and you show the 2, and once again the last card goes to the bottom. You can spread the cards at this point, square them, and take a break below the top 3, and then flip the other 2 cards. Don't show them, of course, I'm showing it to you, and place these on top. Flip the cards over, repeat 4 face down cards. Once again, Emsley count, the 3 appears, flip it face down Emsley count, and once again the 4 appears face up. At this point you take a break below the top 2 cards like this, take a double, flip the others over. You can spread now at this point. You can show 4 clubs, square, the queen is already there face down, Emsley count, another Emsley count, and the queen appears, and if you want you have a nice display at the end showing the cards in this position. Four pieces of paper, 4 different colors, and there is 1 pin. Only one of these colors is attached to the pin. Please, I want you to eliminate, Rachel, 3 colors until we have left only 1. Okay? Name any color.
Green.
Green, so I'm going to remove it. Obviously it wasn't attached to the pin. Another one.
Blue.
Blue, I'm going to remove it like this. Yes, it wasn't attached to the pin. Another one.
Yellow.
Yellow, there is the one, yellow. And of course the last one is the only one attached to the pin. And if you want, you can even remove the pin and show that there is a hole on the paper. Very clever idea by the late Ali Bongo. I was lucky enough to see a few times Ali Bongo doing this trick in his lectures. Now you have to fold this pin, the point of the pin, backwards, even with your fingers only or with a plier, until you see it stays behind the head. Let's call the head of the pin. Usually this would be like this if you open a safety pin. You fold it backwards so it stays like this. That's it. Now you insert the 4 pieces of paper between actually the pin, the point and the head, and the pin stays in that position. That's it now. You ask for the color, it doesn't really matter which color, and you eliminate 3, and you can show that the pin is attached to the other one. Now if you want to have an extra little touch, you push this, you see, like this, through the paper, and it basically the pin is closed, and you can really see that is the only one attached to the pin. And actually you open it and you show the paper. Every one of us is expecting something from the life. I mean, some people want peace, some people want joy, some people want a good health, some people serenity or love or adventure. Rachel says that it's not for me, adventure and courage. They are not the 2 things that I excel. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, Rachel, please think of one of these words. Don't tell me, just think of it. Okay. I'm going to tear this paper obviously in 8 pieces like this. Okay. Now I'm going to ask you to tell me, and I repeat, this can be in the hands of the spectator himself. I'm going to ask you, what was your life so far? So good or bad?
Good.
Good. So G-O-O-D. Do you think it's going to be better or it's going to be worse?
Better.
So be better. B-E, better. B-E-T-T-E-R. Now for the first time, tell me the name of the letter, of the word you are thinking. Just tell me the word.
Love.
Love. God bless you. L-O-V-E. And the last card, it's love. This is a wonderful piece of impromptu magic that you can do anywhere, anytime, with just a piece of paper and a pen. Now, if you pay attention to the words, it starts with 3 letters, joy, and ends up with friendship, 10 letters. So 3, 4, 5, 6, and I think 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? So these are the position of the letters. You have to keep this position. So you place this lengthwise in front of you, you cut it enough, it's always the same, it's not difficult to remember. The left goes on top, turn over a quarter of a turn, cut, the left part goes on top, turn over a quarter of a turn again, and the left on top. So basically from top to bottom is love, joy, friendship, adventure, serenity, courage, health, and peace. But it's automatic, that's it. Now, the only thing you have to remember, if the spectator says good, you spell good. And the next question is be worse or be better. If you spell be worse, is the next card. If they spell be better, is that card that ends up on the last letter of the word. If they tell you bad, you spell bad, and then by bad, with bad, you have to ask them get worse or get better. So remember, for good, be worse or be better. For bad, get worse or get better. Get worse is the next letter. Get better is the end of the last word of the letter. Let's give an example. For example, joy, okay? In this case, let's say bad. B-A-D. So with bad, you ask get worse or get better. Let's say get worse, G-E-T, worse, W-O-R-S-E, and then you spell the word joy, J-O-Y. I told you, it's the next one. Get worse is the next one. And here is joy. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful piece of magic. I place 4 cards on the table. We're going to use them all in a moment. Rachel, first of all, I'm going to ask you to point to any card. That card will tell you the suit. Any card.
Your far right.
My far right. So the suit is clubs. Clubs, okay? Point to another card that will tell me the value.
Second from your left.
The second from my left is one. So it's the 6 of clubs, am I correct?
Correct.
Watch, the other 2 cards are a 9 and a 3, so it's 12. 12. And your card was the 6 of clubs. I didn't even touch the deck. Watch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And it's the 6 of clubs. You remove these 4 cards, as they can be held in an envelope if you like. Ace of clubs, 6 of spades, 3 of hearts, 9 of diamonds. And you place the ace of diamonds face up near the bottom of the deck. Is the best solution in case they pick the ace of diamonds. There is the out. You have you have many outs here. From the top of the deck, you have 15 cards set up, and I have these 4 cards face up, but they're all face down. I left them face up now, so I remember they are indifferent cards. All the other cards must be the cards I tell you, but this one and the other 3 could be any card. So an indifferent card, and then 6 of diamonds, ace of hearts, 9 of spades, 3 of diamonds, ace of spades, 9 of hearts, 3 of spades, 9 of clubs, 6 of hearts, an indifferent card, 6 of clubs, another indifferent card, and the 3 of clubs, and this goes on top. Okay, now these are face down, so I leave it face up so you follow. You tell the first card that the spectator turned up tells you the suit. Okay, so for example, you turn over this one is the spade, so the card is going to be a spade. If the second card that turns up tells you the value is higher than the first one, you add the other 2 cards. If it's lower, you subtract the other 2 cards. In other words, in this case, if Eddie picked the 9 first diamond, it would have been the 6 of diamond. You would have subtract this 2. 3 by 1, 1 and 2 is the 6 of diamond. But because he said the suit first, and there is the value is higher, is the 9 of spades, so you add this is going to be 4, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, the 9 of spades. I hope this is clear, because it's a very, very good trick. Remember, the value higher, add together. If the value is lower than the other card, subtract the other 2 cards. two decks of cards, one blue, I'm gonna leave half of the deck here, and red cards, and I'm gonna leave half of the deck here, okay? From this deck, Rachel, I want to ask you to say stop.
Stop.
Stop right now. Look at the card, look at the card,
Yep.
okay? Remember this card, okay? There's one card from the blue deck. I'm gonna ask you to do the same thing while I cut the card, say stop,
Stop.
and look at the card. Remember that card. Watch. I'm going to ask the two cards to leave these portions and jump on the portion of on the table. Do you see your card here?
No.
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 Do you see your card here?
No.
No. Funny. Wait a moment. Oh, no. Oh, wait. In the red deck there is a blue card. And in the blue portion there is a red card. Are these the two cards that you have selected?
Yes, they were.
Yes. Or let's put them back. Let's put them back in the same deck. The problem with these cards is that I know what they're a little bit naughty, because basically they don't stay in their places. You see, they jump back again, and the blue is among the red, and the red is among the blue. They never stay in place. I like this trick very much. As you may know, I love tricks with two decks, and this is a very, very good one. So remove two cards, the same cards from each deck, in this case Ace of Hearts and Two of Spades. So you place the Ace of Hearts near the bottom of the blue deck, and the Two of Spades second from the top. Okay? The Two of Spades is second from the top. In the red deck, you do the opposite. You place the two near the bottom of the red deck and the ace second from the top. You are done. Now you can spread the cards, keeping the top few on top. On the square, you cut the deck like this, leaving the bottom portion, and you force these two cards, this one and the blue one, with any force. It doesn't really matter. What I did before is a J.K. Hartman force, very nice. You take a break at the two cards like this, and then you start to cut small packet from bottom to the top, asking a spectator to say stop. At the stop, you simply show the card. Okay, in this case you force the Two of Spades. Okay, place this. Do the same thing with the red deck. Take a break below the top two cards, and once again small cuts, small packets from the top. Stop like this and place. There's no need for control. You force the Ace of Hearts. Now when you spread the card, the first spectator doesn't see the Two of Spades, of course, because he's there. Okay, so apparently the trick didn't really work properly. You spread the cards and he doesn't see the Ace of Hearts here. But when you spread the card face down, you see that the red card is among the blue and vice versa, and you show the two selected cards. Okay, you place them back on their respective decks like this. Place these on top, cut to centralize that odd colored card again, cut, and you spread the cards again, and you have a further effect, a beautiful effect. The two cards are transposed one more time. Beautiful effect. This is a handling for the famous hunter ring and rope effect. You place the rope in your hand, the ring on top, and you ask the spectator to thread the two ends of the rope through the ring. There's only one way to do it. It's this, like this. So the spectator places the rope like this. He places the other end through the ring like this. Okay? And then you have the knot around the ring. There are many ways to finish. This is one of my favorite. You just hold the ring in the rope, a little slight pull, and the ring is off the rope. Place the rope in your left hand, and place this on top. And when the spectator thread the ends of the rope through the ring in this way, they create a special loop. If you pull the ring towards you, it's going to be free. Don't do that. You pull the ring the other way, so you have this special knot, okay, a hunter knot. Now apparently the knot is tied, I mean the ring is tied with the rope, but really you enlarge this loop, keeping the loop away from you. You enlarge it a little bit, maybe 2-3 inches. Grab the ring in the middle between the two loops, pull it up and to the right, and the ring, apparently it's still knotted, but it's not. It's not secured anymore. So the fourth finger hide that position, and then you simply pull, release the grip on the fourth finger, and you have a beautiful, beautiful release of the ring from the rope. Three cards with 3 question marks. Blue, red and green. Okay, just 3 cards, completely. Okay, I'm going to shuffle them for a little bit like this, and I'm going to write a prediction in one of these cards. Yeah, something like this. Well, perfect. Now, Rachel, please, I'm going to ask you to name a color, and I will eliminate that color.
Blue.
The blue. Another color, and I would put the other color next to the blue.
Green.
Green. So you picked the blue and the green. And I wrote on the card, on the back of the card, blue and green. Three pieces of paper or jumbo cards or cardstock, whatever. You can use spots or square or whatever. I use question marks. I like it that way. On the back of the red one you have blue and green. On the back of the blue one you have red and green, and the back of the green one is blank. Okay, it's blank. This goes to the bottom. The originator had a different handling. It's a little bit more complicated, and I prefer to use kind of a Hammond frustration count to show the blank back. Casually, don't make a big deal out of this. So basically you grab the cards like this, show the back and take the top one like this, and show the back again, take the top one and show the back in place. Isn't that beautiful? Be very casual. It's like a frustration count with jumbo cards. Shuffle the cards like this, put the green on the back, and then you write always on the green, red and blue. Okay, so you write red and blue. And now you're covered. You're covered. A spectator picks any color. Doesn't matter. Please, Rachel, pick any color.
Red.
A red and any color.
And blue.
And blue. And on the remaining one, red and blue. Let's make another example. For example, the spectator takes the green and the red. Then the last one, apparently the one you are written on, you have red and green. A deck of cards. You can shuffle the deck, and you ask the spectator to take the deck behind his back and to reverse one card in the middle. Meanwhile, you write your prediction. Yes, like this, and you fold the prediction and leave it on the table or on the hand of the spectator. The spectator, I repeat, takes the deck behind his back or under the table, flips over one card in the middle of the deck, and gives you back the deck. Very clear. Now you emphasize the fact that you have no idea, of course, which card was reversed, and take the cards one by one from hand to hand until you see the spectator's card, okay? Like this. So it should be only one card reversed. There is the card, and you can see that there are no other cards reversed in the middle. There is my prediction, and this is the card that I see reversed by the spectator, and my prediction is the eight of clubs. Very easy, but very effective. You have one card reversed, second from the face of the deck. In this case, the eight of clubs. So we use the same card. Okay. All the other cards are face down. If you want, you can shuffle the deck, but leaving that card in position. A spectator takes the deck behind his back or under the table and flips over one card. Of course, he doesn't know which card. You don't know either. You don't know that either. You take two cards as one, double lift like this, and take the card, move it to the right, and then you start to take cards one by one like this on top. So that reversed eight of clubs remains on the bottom. Of course, you have already written your prediction while the spectator reverses the card. You deal the cards in this fashion until you see the face down card. Now you spread clearly all the other cards, showing that there is only one card reversed, and that's it. When you are like this, you kind of square a little bit the deck, but not completely, and then you simply flip over the cards, leaving all the cards and the eight of clubs on the table, and there is the reversed card by the spectator. Okay, and it's over. If you want to finish clean, you place the card on the bottom like this, do a double lift, casual, like you are toying with the deck, two cards as one, place it on top, and this is on top, and now the cards are all in one direction, and you are clean, and take your deserved applause. I have here a prediction. In this envelope also I have several cards, different colors, okay? Rachel, when you see one color that you like, you tell me to stop. Any color.
Stop.
Stop right now. So the color you picked, it's blue. Blue, okay? This is not a force. You could have stopped me in the color before. Watch. Here is my prediction. You will choose this color. There is a beautiful mentalism effect, mental effect if you want to label it. The method is so clever, I like it very much. You have an envelope, on the back of the envelope you write, you will choose this color, and there is a hole, I think you can see it, there is a hole. So you see the color through the hole, that's it. Okay, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. There is very clever as well. You red in front and the yellow on the back. The second card has yellow against yellow and blue on the back. Then blue and green, green and orange, orange and purple, purple, black, black and pink, pink and back to red. So basically there is a chain of colors. Look how beautiful it is. You place the colors inside the envelope, no matter where they stop you, is always the color that shows through the hole. So for example, when you show the color, they don't stop you here, you place it back here on the back, so automatically it will show yellow. If they stop you here now, the second color is done. If they don't stop you here, you keep on going, you place them on the back, remember, always on the back. Let's say they stop you here, blue, wonderful. you show that we have predicted the blue. Isn't that a beautiful, beautiful principle? A beautiful principle. You may even ask a number between 1 and 8. I prefer to have the spectator stop the color. You have 10 routines. I think it's a great variety effect with ring and rope, cards, mentalism. We are always in demand for mentalism, and here we go. We have 2 or 3 effects in this DVD. Wait for the other 19. I can't believe I said that number, 19. I hope I can do justice to the great magazine. Thank you so much. Ciao. Thank you.